Dakota Kai might not be the biggest superstar in the women's division, but offense is another story. Devastating kicks and strikes, unrelenting aggression. Don't judge a book by its cover because Dakota is as dangerous as they come.
You definitely don't want to be on the receiving end of a Dakota Kai kick.
You also have to acknowledge what Lyra Valkyria brings to the table, guys. Endless potential. With her unparalleled focus and elite striking ability, Valkyria is a dangerous competitor.
You cannot look past her, that's for sure.
Oh!
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
And the rolling neck snap. Big form. She catches Kai with a big counter. Now step up Enziguri. Ooh, sharp. Were you guys expecting this?
Not at all. She has decided to insert herself in this match, and remember, there are no disqualifications. Oh, this is perfectly legal.
As easy as it may seem to come into a no DQ match with no plan other than to get violent, strategy can play a role in this. Now's the time for a superstar to get inventive, to get creative when it comes to inflicting damage on their opponents.
She was coming, putting a stop to this interference.
Consider that a preventative measure. Not going to let anything sneak up on her. She's able to evade.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
It's almost hard to believe that this epic rivalry began like any other, with jealousy.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent. And now down the right way.
Lyra Valkyria got all of her.
Two. Oh, and she picked up a monumental win. Here's your winner, Lyra.
You know, I kind of like that Ilya Dragunov goes at every opponent with full intensity. You can even see it as a sign of respect. He takes every match just as seriously as the last. He never phones it in.
That's a good point, Byron. No matter the challenge, Dragunov always has the same hard-headed mentality to win.
And then we've got the fiery brawler himself, Sheamus. Nothing fancy about his in-ring style. Sheamus is all about unleashing his ferocity on anyone who steps in the ring with him.
He's not worried about his attacks looking pretty. He's concerned with making sure they hit with as much force as possible. With Sheamus in the ring, we're in for a good old-fashioned Donnybrook. Lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. They say everyone is a plan until they get punched in the mouth, or someone just threw that plan out the window.
Always a big fight field when you're going up against Sheamus. Corey, Sheamus is a certified future Hall of Famer. I imagine that makes standing across the ring from him even more intimidating.
Yeah, but you can't let thoughts of the future get in the way, Cole. You have to be in the moment. You're in the ring with Sheamus now, and Sheamus is one tall task.
Dragunov getting put to the test with that hit.
That's the kind of smash-mouth offense we expect from Sheamus.
Hey, fella, you ready to go for a ride?
What noise? Open the tap and pour the punch. Sheamus might have some. Here we go!
Awe-inspiring power by the Celtic Warrior.
The Celtic Cross! That was a power bomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
And that's all she wrote.
Here's your winner.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the NXT Women's Championship.
The Prodigy is here.
And she is angry, and she is vengeful.
A woman with a proven championship mentality.
And she believes she's now the version of herself that she needed to be.
Do you doubt her, Saxton? She's one of only 3 women to hold the NXT Women's title more than once.
So much success, so young.
Maybe that's why Perez feels so entitled. But then again, I guess it's not entitlement when you're as good as Roxanne.
Cora Jade is here.
Kendo stick in hand, ready for a fight. As far as Cora's concerned, no one measures up to her. She's on another level. And you know what? I think she might be right.
She has a thorny and jealous attitude. That's for certain.
And she's always ready to pick a big fight.
Cora Jade is hoping to make a statement here tonight.
And that statement is, you can't handle the generation of Jade.
Introducing the challenger from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez. And her opponent from Chicago, Illinois, the NXT Women's Champion, Cora Jade.
The past doesn't matter. Here's where it counts. Here is where it's settled. The prize is on the line.
There's the bell, and we're set to go with the vicious Cora Jade, and she's been quite clear about her disdain for the establishment.
100%, Cole. Jade got sick of playing by the rules, so she started writing her own. And they're simple. No respect, no mercy.
That's the thing, Corey. Cora doesn't view this as competition. She's out to lay waste to the rest of the roster.
But across the ring is a prodigy. The prodigy, to be more exact, Roxanne Perez. Youth and experience don't usually go hand in hand, but they do for Perez. Think about all that Perez has accomplished at such a young age. Most people don't accomplish even a fraction of that in twice as much time. No-fence chop!
Corey, I have to ask, how do you approach taking on a superstar like Roxanne Perez, someone who's so experienced beyond her years in the ring?
Roxanne Perez is the prodigy for a reason, Cole, which is why you can't ever look past her. The key here is really bring the fight to Roxanne. Keep chipping away at her and refusing to let up at any point. Because if you give Roxanne an inch, she'll absolutely take a mile. Kick to the body. DDT. That is how a true champion defends their title. 2 count.
That's it. The champ stays the champ.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Cora Jade.
successfully defended her title here tonight.
What a battle. The champion was faced with a formidable adversary, but was able to overcome the challenge.
The high-flying duo.
Axiom and Nathan Frazier ready to light up the ring. Be careful. There are two sides to the never slow down coin.
We've seen Axiom and Frazier reach the highest highs, but also crash and burn.
Axiom never short on confidence. They do believe they are the best team around.
Unreal in the air, but also strong on the ground.
And it's important to be as confident as they are. Neither of these men will back down from a challenge.
Axiom and Frazier view each match as a test.
Chase U is here. We're all about to get a lesson.
A lot of pride in Chase U, both in and out of the ring.
Well, each member has complete faith and confidence in one another.
And there's an emphasis placed on learning from mistakes. Even if they lose, they still learn something new. And the Chase U section is firmly behind their representatives tonight.
I'd hate to be the class clowns facing them tonight.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. It is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 469 pounds. Duke Wilson and Andre Chase University. And the opponents at a combined weight of 336 pounds, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Nathan Frazier and Axiom.
I'm loving this matchup. The best teams around facing off for the titles.
Class Classes in session for Chase U, and tonight their opponents have some tough lessons in store.
Win or lose, you can certainly learn a lot watching Chase U at work.
Well, as they avoid distraction and follow the lesson plan, Chase U might just earn a passing grade tonight.
And across the ring is Fraction, a dynamic tag team that loves to move lightning fast and strike from the skies.
The Fraction better be careful not to get ahead of themselves with all their flips and somersaults. Frazier needs to keep his hot head in check, and Axiom has to be as precise as ever.
Standing shooting star press.
A big showing of agility from the champ there.
Agility like that? Easier said than done, gentlemen. Here we go. No.
Fake me out again.
Nathan now has a leg up in this match.
It's like a muzzle is being placed on Duke's offense.
And Duke with the evasion.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Bam!
Escape that in a hurry.
Back and forth trading reversals.
Kick right in the face.
Blocked up in the corner.
Lots of damage under the challenger now.
And maybe a tag has to seem like a good idea right about now.
The champion into the pin. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
He's not even close to being done yet. And he's tagging his partner in.
Blasted by a forearm. Oh, that kick will stop you in your tracks. Strikes with a kick.
He quickly gets out of dodge. Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver. Into a Spanish fly!
Targeting the arm now.
Oh my goodness! Kick to the spine!
Oh, what a kick.
Hudson's able to dodge that.
Chess match as counters and reversals happening here.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
He puts him into the corner. Hudson creates an opportunity.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
And Axiom got turned around there. Oh, and it's reversed.
Evades the attack.
Locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Axiom finds the golden ratio. The champ is in control.
This is starting to reach Cain and Abel levels of animosity, guys.
Jeez, Cole, I hope it doesn't go that far.
Yeah, I don't think I can stomach that.
Got him on that turnbuckle.
Their opponent is seated on the top rope. Clearly this competitor looking to raise the stakes, looking to up the ante. Avalanche Spanish fly.
Tag made. Thinking of going high risk here.
Frazier up top.
Oh, splash from Nathan Frazier.
And is he looking at...
If this lands, it's over.
Lord, Phoenix spot. One of the most impressive moves I've ever seen. Got it. And they stay atop the tag division.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
This has to be a tough loss for Chase U and the entire student section.
The dazzling athleticism and skill of Fraxium just could not be stopped.
Here's the sound of the bell, and Nia Jax is ready to lock up. Nia wants to show that she doesn't have real competition, that no one else is on her level.
Well, Nia is fueled by her natural disdain for others and takes great pleasure in imposing her will on opponents.
A superstar who won the prestigious Queen of the Ring crown, Nia looks to humiliate the competition while crushing them to pieces. Nia doesn't give a damn about anybody.
And despite her relative in-ring inexperience, I actually think B-Fab is a bit of a secret weapon here in WWE.
B-Fab's a spectacular athlete for sure. Not as experienced, I agree, but when you look at the raw skill, she's going to be a player.
Uh-oh. B-Fab with the counter.
Oh, what a kick! And she just avoided some serious damage.
Oh, nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory!
Counter ending one cover. And for whatever reason, she stops the pin herself.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
Watch this is nasty. Brutality.
Treating the cranium like a basketball.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Elbow drop.
Experience really hurt B-Fab in that sequence.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank.
Vintage move here.
The Cobra clutch submission is in.
All the leverage and pressure.
She's looking for a way out. She drops a few elbows and fights her way out of the hole. Whipped in the hard way.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Nia Jax is just begging for a fight.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Gee, dropping their opponent twice. Ooh, close call. And how about a third time?
Wow, Nia Jax throws a hard punch. Fab is getting fired with a straight shot there. Answering back. Ooh. The fight is on. It is furious. Now the competitor is backing down.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes go all out. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Things have just gone nuclear. Warheads landing on the footlights now.
That shot will give you the upper hand.
Double axe handle. Explosive offense. The superstar building momentum.
Wow, that flying clothesline.
How impressive.
She counters it.
These two have learned each other so well. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Knockdown. And again, look at the impact in the collision. Ducks underneath. And a wild clothesline.
Boom, right to the midsection. A running slap.
That's just insulting. No respect at all with that action.
But it can also be meant to antagonize. Could be a method of luring your opponent into a mistake. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
These two going strike for strike, it seems. Ooh.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Boom.
Just going off with everything they've got now. That will leave you stunned.
Oh my gosh, what impact! I love this.
A burst of offense from B-Fab.
Yeah, this is how you take on Nia.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin. Turning around here.
And she breaks the count.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from? She wants it one more time.
Neckbreaker. B-Fab turned the lights off. Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
Two. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
And you see a perplexed look now from
Takeoff.
She gets no reward on that one. I think we're about to see it. Muscles him all the way up, all the way down. Powerbomb.
Fab wasn't ready. It could be over.
And that'll be it. Finally a victory. What a hard-fought win.
Here's your winner, Nia Jax.
Damian Priest with a grim look on his face here. He's all business.
Yeah, Priest isn't immune to having a good time, but once that bell rings, he gets serious in a hurry. The powerful big man doesn't want to mess around. Damian just wants to show everyone how easily he can beat the opposition.
And he often does. With the strength and intensity, Priest can make short work of anyone who gets in his way.
And then there's Roman Reigns, the embodiment of greatness on a different level. The epitome of absolute dominance from the moment he sets foot in the venue. Check out this power all the way up. Sit out powerbomb.
Got drilled with a devastating knee strike.
And Priest with the wherewithal to counter.
Good defense there.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. Nice job dodging contact there.
With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Priest able to avoid that.
Oh, ouch. Definitely some damage dealt to him there.
Yeah, an example of that foot.
Belly takedown. Gonna stack them up here.
Reverse the leverage and into it.
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first.
Gets ducked by the suplex.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
From the top. Totally missed that one. A smash. Oh, what a response.
We're about to take a trip.
Seven-headed chokeslam.
Priest has him on drink.
Could that be enough?
For the win. Oh, he just kicked out.
Reigns kicks out at 2 9/10. The Tribal Chief stays alive.
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Oh, man. Priest elevating his opponent. Priest with the elevated flatliner.
There's the evidence that Priest's actions are always going to speak louder than his words.
Oh, using your head to counter that. Gets out of dodge.
With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Looks like he knew what was coming up. succession of strikes. Reigns gets up there. Reigns!
Damian doesn't know where he is.
And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
I don't believe it. Reigns has ended so many matches that way, but this one just took an unexpected turn.
Manages to slip out of the way. And he avoids what was coming.
Ending up in harm's way yet again.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
We're about to take a trip south of heaven. Priest ended this fight. Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. Kick out. I don't believe it.
The tribal chief digging down deep and fighting free.
You might not respect his methods, but you have to respect his determination.
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Paying the price of treating your own body like a human crash test dummy.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Reigns hits it! Reigns got all of it.
Going right into the penitent.
There's two. Guys, can you believe how great that match was?
Well, hold on a second. That'll happen in the lights.
Oh, my God, no!